All right, hello investors, and welcome to another exciting episode on the Glitter Finance YouTube channel. We welcome you all to the series where we bring projects on our partners and find out about the exciting involvements they are bringing into the crypto space. If you are new here, make sure to check out the innovations that Glitter Finance is working on by going to our socials linked below. You really don't want to miss out on those, but in this video, we are shining the spotlight on a very special project, the Penguin Protocol. I'd like to welcome the team behind Penguin Protocol, a revolutionary DeFi platform that's shaking things up in the crypto world. Their socials will be linked in the description below, and without further ado, let's get started and find out more about this project and what exactly they're offering. So, I really like to welcome you on this call. Thank you for joining us and making the time for us today. Would you be able to just start off with telling me a little bit about yourself and the team?
Yeah, sure. So I'm very glad to be here to attend an interview with you, with one of our very close partner, Glitter Finance. So my name is Wayne. You can call me Crypto Me. So I actually use Crypto Me like as a nickname in the Web3 space. So I myself, I was into the crypto space for like more than 3 years. Originally, I was just like a very normal retail investors trying to grab some Bitcoin, Solana, or Ethereum as a you know to invest about it and to try to grow my portfolio by investing on some crypto. But when things get sophisticated, when I'm getting more familiar with the DeFi space, I try to think of something new or try to joining a team to be part of a protocol to contribute to the DeFi space. So I did join different teams, and Penguin Finance is actually one of the team that I I joined since 2021. Penguin Finance launched on November of 2021, and we have been in the Solana DeFi space for like more than a year. About my team, it is comprised of 12 people. So most of it are developers, and I myself is the BD, and we still have some other who manage tokenomics and to do marketing as well. So this is kind of a basic idea about our team size, and a bit about Penguin Finance. So Penguin Finance is actually a liquidity service platform built on Solana. So we are helping projects to raise their funds in terms of acquiring protocol owned liquidity through a type of acquisition called treasury bills, which is bonding. So so we have two arms. So the first arm is we provide a space, we provide the surface for protocol to get liquidities by offering something called bond, and user can provide some liquidity provider tokens to the bonding pool and to purchase their tokens. To purchase say if it is crypto finance, it could be XGLI token. And the second one from us is we have our own Penguin NFT collection. So if you search from OpenSeas, if you search Penguin Arts, you will see there is a whole collection of Penguin Arts NFT, and all of them are one of one NFTs, and all of them are actually hand drawn by our artists. So it was not something like computer generated. It's actually a artwork which our artists draw. Try to recreate some famous art piece into a penguin art piece. So if you are interested, you can go to OpenSea and search about it. And the NFT itself is not for sale. They are gifts for those who participate in our platform, and also try to empower them by giving our community an identity and as a representation of their contribution to our project, to our protocol. So you can enjoy many different benefits by owning the NFT.
Great. Thank you very much for telling me about yourself, your team, and a little bit about the project as well. So it sounds like you started off in the crypto space just as a regular investor, and then you decided to branch
Yeah.
off, kind of find ways to make the crypto space better, and then you just jumped in and started. So you did mention that you joined the Penguin Finance team, and you found that to be a very unique team that you wanted to stay long term with, and build out some really unique protocols and different works with that team. So how exactly did you connect and join this team? How did you decide to build on this, and what role do you exactly play in this team on the project?
Oh, thanks. So, before I joined the team, I was one of the community when there is nothing, uh, from Penguin Finance. So, originally there is a Twitter giveaway, which, uh, the Penguin Finance original team, distribute 10 unique Penguin Art NFT by participating in their Twitter event. Something like, you need to uh, post as I remember, you need to post a bit about what is Penguin Finance, from a Medium article, and to try to rephrase it into your own words. So I did submit it, and I was one of the winner for the first 10 Penguin Arts NFT. So, afterwards, I get in touch with the team, and eventually I joined the team after some considerations, and I was responsible for all the business development, and also help managing the community as well, and the strategic part as well. Basically, I do everything except developers, because I don't know coding very well. That's why I couldn't help to I could not help the developers to do the coding and stuff. So yeah, that's a bit about what I'm doing now in Penguin Finance, and how did I join the team.
That's actually a great story of how you got in touch with the team. That's really cool, and it's great that you're wearing multiple hats on the project. So I think you did explain a little bit about the bonding, but would you say that that's the biggest unique selling point, or what exactly do you think is the biggest unique selling point for Penguin?
Yeah, for you know, I think the one and only one selling point for Penguin Finance is to promote bonding. So it is something like treasury bill. You offer something, you purchase something, and then in return, you get back something on top of the thing that you purchased. You also get some discount by purchasing the bond. So, this is a liquidity acquisition method, which is different from many traditional farming protocol. Currently, many other farming protocol, they just help you to set up a pool to attract user to provide liquidity, and then you give them your own emission token, which is your native protocol token. But all the liquidity there is actually, a renting. You are just renting it instead of you know instead of getting them. So, one day maybe the user are not do not have any confidence about the protocol again, and then they can withdraw all the LP tokens and then dump it on the market, which makes your liquidity fluctuates a lot, and thus your price will fluctuate a lot. So for bonding is a different thing. So you you set up a pool, the bond itself, and the bond token should be your most in most case it could be your native token. So the user use their liquidity provider token, which means something like HGLI USDC LP, and then they use this LP token to purchase a bond at a certain discount rate. It could be 2% or 3%. It depends on whether there are many people buying the bond. If someone buy the bond price will increase, and the ROI could be lower. And if there is a long time that no one is purchasing the bond, the bond price will decay over time, and it will gives you more opportunity to grab a greater discount. So basically, when the user use the LP token to purchase a bond, you're actually selling your native token for the LP that the user provide. So the LP itself will directly goes to your wallet. So the protocol gets is permanently protocol on liquidity in your wallet. So when the bonding program runs for a prolonged period of time, your liquidity, your treasury actually builds up with the LP token bit by bit. And when you come back like half a year, you will see, oh, I got a lot of liquidity in my treasury. And this help to stabilize the price of your native token instead of get instead of all having the liquidity controlled by the liquidity provider, which they can always withdraw it and then to dump every token. So this is what bonding offers protocol, and we think that is a more sustainable and a more productive way for you to sell a token or to offer farming incentives to the user or to your community.
Okay, that's very interesting. So the price of a bond fluctuates, and then you kind of use whatever LP token you want to purchase a bond. When you purchase the
Yeah.
bond, you could see your initial value that you put in kind of grow over time, and that also helps maintain stability of the LP put token you put in as you're relieving the control of the token. That's really interesting. So I guess I do have a few follow up questions regarding that, which is one, how many bonds are there in circulating supply? How many bonds do you guys create? Is there, as you did mention that the less that are being purchased, the less the price becomes. The more are being purchased, the higher the price becomes. So how many bonds are there? And then I'll continue with the follow up questions after that.
So the bonding pools are actually set up by our partners. So say for Glitter Finance, they are currently having a bonding pool of Glitter, So LP token, and the reward, the bond purchase, the bonding token sell is Solana. So currently we have two bonding pool which is active. The other one is Pi and Bunny Ducky token, and yeah, this is the only two that we are left in our protocol for user to purchase the bond. and for the others, most of them are sold out, and we are having some new ones coming to be launched on our platform soon. So stay tuned. The currently total bond value that our platform help our partners to get is around 50,000 US dollar.
Wow, that's that's really great for sure. I think that's just a really nice way of making passive income. I mean, who doesn't love making passive income? But
Um, Actually, the bond itself is helping the protocol to gather their LP token, their native token liquidities. So the user use LP token, the liquidity token, to purchase the bond, and the bond payout is something. It could be HEI token, it could be Solana token. So the user will forego the LP token instead of still having the LP token. It's not lock LP token, but instead they use the LP token to buy the bond token. The bond token is actually something like the payout asset, and the payout asset will be vested. You need to vest over 7 days to get all of your purchase.
yeah, yeah, that does make sense. So you sell your
Yeah.
LP token for a bond token, and then the bond token gives you the payouts, the rewards. So I guess I have two questions with this, which is one, I just wanted to confirm that you cannot sell the bond back for the LP token, right? Once you have the bond, then you
No,
only
you
hold that
can.
bond.
You can't.
Okay.
You can't. The
Yeah.
LP token directly goes to the treasury wallet of that project.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. And then, where exactly do these rewards come from? How are you able to sustain providing these rewards?
So the reward itself is provided by the partners. So the partners set up a pool, and the rewards and the payout asset is the asset they are selling. So let's say if it's XGLI, and then the user provide LP token, and they can what they can get back is HGLI at some percentage of discount. Say it could be 2% of discount, and after they wait for 7 days, they can vest all their tokens. But the vesting is linearly, so at 3.5 days, you can actually claim half of the HGLI token that the user purchased. So it's actually something like fundraising, but is you are essentially selling your native token as well, but instead of directly selling with a fixed ideal price, you are selling according to the market price, and the bond price should be lower than the market price itself. And but when it depends on the users. Like when the users say, if the ROI, if the discount is 1%, they are enough for it, then they will bond it, and then the discount will go away because after the bond purchase, the bond price will increase. So it's something like selling your native token. But on the other way around, something what crypto finance did is they put the Solana as a payout asset. So they put Sol token as a payout asset. So this is another way of playing with the bonding pool. So if you put Solana as a payout asset, and then you ask user to provide HGLI and Sol LP token to purchase the Sol bond. So user may go to the market to buy half HGLI token and half Solana token, and then they pair it up into an LP token, and they use the LP token to purchase the Solana bond, and the payout asset will be Solana. So in that case, the HGLI Solana liquidity, the LP liquidity of this pair will deepening when over time, and as well the user by helping the digital finance team to build up this liquidity, they are reward with Solana token. So this is something like also something like a farming a liquidity farming program, but instead you get the liquidity directly from the user and you permanently own it instead of renting it.
Yeah, that's actually extremely interesting. That's a great way to actually kind of sell your native token but continue to receive rewards for selling that native token. So that's actually something that I think is really interesting, and I think some many others will think it's really interesting. And clearly they have, since many of the bonds are sold out. So I'm really excited to see what kind of your next platform is, and when you have more bonds in stock, and when you kind of
Right.
grow and get more LP tokens on. It's honestly a really interesting system, and I'm definitely very impressed. So I do have a few questions left, which are how exactly do you get that payout? Is it automatic, or do you have to go in and manually claim it from a DApp or something?
Yeah, you have to claim it after you purchase the bond. So after you purchase the bond, there will be a little bar showing you how many amount of token that you purchase and what is the rest time. So it will show you it will all be available on 7 days later. The time will be stated there, and then you can see there is a claim button next to it. So the claim button will actually showing you your token will be getting rest second by second. So you can claim whatever you want because it is a linear vesting schedule. So the token it's getting released second by second. So you can claim it every time, and after 7 days, you can actually claim all of the token that you purchased.
Nice. Wow. That's really cool. After 7 days, you could just instantly claim it. Is it so
Yeah,
you can
but you
just
can always claim at the middle. So if you claim on the third day, then you will be getting 40 something percent of the amount that you purchased.
nice. Nice. Okay, and that's I really like how it kind of updates every second. Users could just kind of watch their earnings grow and grow. That's a unique feature. So, is it always Solana that the payout is the protocol multi-chain, or does it depend on the LP token?
Yeah, it depends on how the bonding pool is set up. So currently, for collective finance, the payout asset is Solana. So the collective finance team set up the pool with a certain amount of Solana, and then to ask user to provide a glitter token liquidity in exchange for the Solana token as a payout. It can be any other kind of payout asset. Uh, you know, it depends on how you would like to set up. So the payout asset is provided by the protocol owner. So the one who are acquiring all those liquidity.
Okay, yeah, that absolutely makes sense. So, you kind of want to talk about your future development plans now, what you guys have in stock. I'll give you the floor to kind of talk about anything else that you guys are working on, maybe the next platform, maybe your decks. I did see something about that on your website and the Jupiter router, and then I also saw something about staking. So, if you want, you could talk about really whatever Penguin Finance has to offer and what the
Yeah.
future development plans are to get us more excited.
Okay, so yeah, about the DEX thing, we are originally a DEX already. So the LP token that the user provide are actually the LP liquidity pool, which is built on Penguin Finance. So when you use Jupiter or use our website, when you swap token, um, it will actually show you the best path for swapping. So when you are swapping tokens that are related to our liquidity pools, it could be HEI token, it could be Pi token, or Bunny Ducky token. Usually, you will see that Penguin Finance will be within one of the roads. So we are integrated with Jupiter, and and when user on Solana try to swap token, if our price is the best price, then will be showing on Jupiter, and the user can swap the token, uh, you know, on our liquidity pools. And yeah, this is about something related to DEX for Penguin Finance. And we also have a distributor, reward distributor. So the distributor is a improved version of the Saber macro distribution. Uh, just in simple words, on if you use the traditional airdrop distributor, when the user claim the rewards or the airdrops, they need to pay for ATA open account fees every time. But for us, we try to recode it, and then to improve a little bit about the how the logic for the reward distribution. And for us, the user only need to pay a one-time ATA open account fees, and afterwards, when they have to claim recurring rewards, they do not need to pay any extra account fee. So they only need to pay once. So this help to reduce the cost for the user to claim airdrops or some rewards provided by different protocols. And the distributor is also open source, so every protocol can use it as a tool for them to airdrops the token to their community or do some regular rewards to be distributed to their community or their users. So it's free of charge, and they can use it and whatever they want, the protocol itself. So there are a lot of different projects already using our distributors to distribute their farming rewards or their airdrops. um yeah, it is very simple to use, and if you go to our website, there's a distributor tab, and when you click on it, it already tells you what you have to provide. And basically you only need to provide the wallet list that you want to distribute and the amount of token that you want to distribute, and then afterwards you deposit the token, and the wallets the user can actually claim use when they come to our platform. And about our future development, we are looking into um, you know making a more creative way on how bonding works. So currently, when user provide the LP to purchase the bond, what they get is a V token, um, which the V token can exchange the full amount of token after a vesting period of 7 days. But it is somehow not very intuitive or not very friendly to those ordinary users. So we are kind of thinking to improve it and try to make it an NFT. So when a user purchases the bond, they can receive an NFT, which represent the discount token as they vest over time. So it could be 7 days or 30 days. We try to we are also trying to incorporate some kind of variation on the vesting period. So, but the NFT itself is it can replace the V token. So after the user purchase a bond, they can receive an NFT. It could be something like a Penguin Treasury Bill note, and the note on the note it will state how many tokens that you purchase within that bond. And it could be we can also adding some kind of features like different kind of penguin species on the NFT node itself, so that the user experience can be improved, and they can actually you know kind of think of a way that they are actually purchasing a treasury bill or like a bond, and then they can actually own something, and they can see, oh, I got a note, or credit note about, oh, I got a bond, and then how many tokens that I purchased, and I got these cute little penguins on the NFT, and they can exchange the tokens by holding that NFT until the vesting time. So after the 7 days vesting time, they can exchange all the tokens back with the NFT they are holding. And we are also trying to improve the UI itself. Currently, our UI only have a ROI, which is a discount rate. But we are also trying to think of another way. If we show the estimated annual annual yield, like annual APR on the page itself, then that would be even more attractive to those to some of the users. So because in most of the farming protocol, what they show you is the APR instead of the discount rate. So if we can modify the discount rate into APR, then we hope that user can compare the farm by comparing farming and bonding in a better way. Apart from that, we are planning to launch a Penguin Ambassador program, which we are asking the community to founding more bonding partnerships. So if they can, introduce some new partners to us, they will be rewarded with one of our Penguin Arts NFT and also some other token price. And yeah, this is something that we are planning for short term. In the long term, we are obviously we don't have a token at the moment. We don't have our own token. and we offer all our services for fee for because basically we don't have any income stream at the moment. We only try to attract more partners to use our protocol. So in the future, we have to you have to construct a revenue model um, which we may charge some small fees for protocol setting up some bonding pools on Penguin Finance. And after we have a revenue model, we will we will you know we will host our IDOs and try to share the ownership to the community who are interested to be part of the Penguin Finance.
Wow, there, there really is so much that you're working on. That's kind of
It's
that's
actually
mind
some
blowing.
small little things like trying to improve the protocol bit by bit. But to be honest, after the FTX saga, basically Solana is not really a hot space for DeFi community, and we do see there is substantial amount of drop in terms of active communities and users. Some people did leave Solana. Um, so yeah, there are a lot of challenges ahead on Solana as well, but we keen to build to to keep building on Solana instead of thinking of changing to the other chains. So we hope that Solana can recover well after these uh, hard times.
So, why exactly do you plan on sticking with Solana?
Yeah, because originally Solana is a very good place. When we first launched, Solana is a best place for user for new DeFi user to be to be having their first time to create a wallet and to interact with different DEX on the blockchain. Also, they got a very user friendly wallets like Phantom Wallet, and is one of the fastest L1s. Currently, is still one of the fastest as well. So no one can deny it, and we got a very mature ecosystem as well. Of course, it was before the FTX saga. We have a lot of different lending protocols. We have a lot of farming protocol. We have a lot of DEX, and also, especially, do have a lot of sophisticated perpetual markets or options markets. So basically, it was like a whole full of DeFi ecosystem. Yeah, of course, currently there are a lot of different protocols which could not bear the downturn and to shut down. And some of the NFT projects or some of the protocols are actually moving away from Solana as well. But we don't think the FTX what happened on centralized world will impact the decentralized blockchain world permanently. So we think that Solana will be recovering after um, no matter it's a long time or just a few months. I think Solana will still be getting back all the attractions. We still have good builders, and we still have a very strong NFT communities in Solana. So we still have hope that Solana will be growing stronger in the future. Especially they are launching their Solana mobile and it was a good way to boost adoption by introducing a mobile friendly DeFi space. So yeah, we will be sticking with Solana and not planning to move to anywhere else.
Yes, I think that that's actually a great explanation for why you guys are planning to stick with Solana, and I really hope that Solana does continue to kind of push through those challenges and really go back to shining and kind of getting Solana at the place where it deserves to be. I also really support Solana. I like Solana as well, of course, and I think that you guys are making a pretty good decision actually sticking with Solana. So thank you very much for taking the time to speak about what makes the project special and why viewers should really pay attention to it. It's really great to speak to one of our partners. If you do want to learn more about the Penguin protocol, make sure to follow their social media channels and visit their website. All of those links will be in the description below. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content just like this, and to find out about more protocols that you might have never known about, that now you do know about, and you're kind of more aware of what's going on in the crypto space. This is definitely, I think, something you want to know about. This is very interesting, and it's a system that I really haven't seen before, the way that they're executing this. So do you have any final thoughts to say to our viewers before I go ahead and close this off?
Yes. Thanks for inviting me to this very great interview, which offers an opportunity for us to introduce our protocol to all DeFi users from Crypto Wave or from Crypto Finance. So, and yeah, what we are promoting now is trying to make DeFi and make protocols to be having a more sustainable way on acquiring liquidity, and also to help stabilizing the native token prices. And and for NFTs, if you don't know about our NFTs, you should definitely go to check it out. And if you want one of our Penguin Arts NFT, do hop into our Discord to to participate any kind of events that we host. Usually we will give away some of our NFTs to the community who participate on our activities. And by holding the NFTs, you essentially get some airdrops when there are new bonding partners launching some bonding pools. And you also get some alpha. We do have airdrop 3 different kinds of uh, NFT NFTs from our partner protocols. So you do have a lot of benefits by holding just our Penguin Art NFTs, and maybe there will be future airdrops of our own token as well. They are not for sale, so you can buy it from OpenSea or Magic Eden from other users. But you if you don't want to buy it, it's okay. You just need to participate on into our activities. And currently, for protocol owners, if you are interested in setting up some new bonding pools, we don't charge anything. And as well, if you are happy to collaborate with our partner as well. One of our partner is Parafinance, which is also from Solana, and and they have a stablecoin called Pi. So if you set up a bonding pool which acquires Pi LP token, it could be Pi something. The something could be your native token. If you set up this kind of bonding pool, they will be subsidizing 2 weeks payout asset. They will actually buy the payout asset from the market and basically help you to pay for the payout asset for 2 weeks. Essentially you got free subsidized from them. But of course, this is a kind of way to help them to promote their stablecoin as well. So if you are interested, just connect us connect to us in our Discord. And and also if you are from the crypto finance community, you can always find me on the crypto finance telegram, as well as I am also very active, and I'm also one of the crypto finance community as well. So yeah.
Great. Thank you very much for that additional information. We will be linking the Discord down in the description below. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time on Glitter Finance.